Well, welcome to the call, everybody. My name is Tina Hendrickson, and I'm a senior team leader with Origami Owl, and I've been with the company since August 2013, and I'm super excited to do this call with my daughter, Megan Hendrickson, and I'll let her tell you a little bit about herself.
Hi guys, this is Megan Hendrickson. I'm an owlet with Origami Owl. I've been doing this for 2 years, so just a little over. My mom is a little more experienced by 2 months, and so I've been able to experience the owlet company, the owlet part of the company, and just be able to share stories with people with the jewelry.
Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and welcome Shauna's mom also to the call. So we have a couple potential owlets as well as their moms listening in. So welcome to the call, everybody. Go ahead and get started. So the first thing, the number one question obviously people ask us is how much is it to get started? Well, that's a great question because when you join our team, it is the opportunity of a lifetime. And we want to let you know that the basic kit starts at $189. Now that does include shipping and handling. You just pay the county tax of the county that you live in. Now this is a $700 value, and as you see on the flyer here, that picture is what the middle kit is, the success kit, but all of the items that are around it, the charm trays, the votives, the tweezers, all the business supplies, the box, everything is all included in the basic kit. The only difference between the three kits is the jewelry. So with the starter kit, which is our basic kit, that's what Megan and I started with, it is a $700 value. So I always share it with everybody because it's a great starter kit. When we first started our business, we just did some events and we would take orders and we would have it shipped directly to the people. So don't feel like you have to have a huge inventory to be able to do events and have jewelry bars because the basic kit shows plenty of the chains, the charms, and our lockets, a variety of our product. So then the middle kit, which is one of the most popular, is our Signature Success Kit. It is $399 plus tax, again, including shipping, and it is over $1,700 worth of product. Now, when I talk about the retail value on this product, on these kits, that is for the jewelry alone, not any of the business supplies. So it is a really good value because you have that much jewelry in that kit. Now, the third one is called the Ultimate Jewelry Bar Launch Kit. Some people also call it the Big Girl Jewelry Box Kit, and it is $999. Don't panic because a lot of times people will gasp when they hear that, but I want you to know that we just had a designer join February 18th, and she set up a 10-day fair right after she started, and she sold $1,000 worth of jewelry in the first 3 days. So she more than paid back her kit because the whole event, she sold $3,000 worth of jewelry. So right there, that tells you that, you know, if you just set up a couple events right after you purchase it, you can definitely get your money back. Now with the big kit, it is $4,500 worth of jewelry alone. Again, including all the business supplies and everything you see. It is the best value if you want to have inventory to be able to sell right off your table for events. But don't freak out and think you have to have that. Just want to let you know that it does include plenty in the starter kit, like Megan and I had in our very beginning. Now, any of the kits that you choose, your kit will be paid off in the first month because we always recommend for you to have a jewelry bar. A launch party is what we call it, and we have you invite friends and family over. You can have people shop online, people come to your house or meet at a public place. They shop, they order, it ships directly to them. You do not have to deliver anything, and that would be a launch party where we can help you grow and get other parties from it. So that's the basic of how much it how much it costs to get started. But I just want to explain those three kits. Now, if you want to see what's in each of the kits, you can go to the website of the person that asked you to get on the call, and you go to Become a Designer, and then you go down through the kits, and at the bottom it says More Info underneath each one, and that will tell you how many chains, how many charms, how many lockets, that sort of thing. It doesn't give you a description of which color chain or locket, but it gives you plenty to let you know what's in that kit. Now, the one thing that we did do is we did welcome Canada to our company a year ago, March. They joined, as well as, of course, North America. And we always say that we're painting North America teal with the Origami Owl color. Next up is coming Mexico. We did also have Puerto Rico join. And so it's pretty exciting that as we grow and as we can get in, of course, there's a different exchange for money rate and all of that. And so sometimes that's the hardest part, is getting that nailed down and handled, and then, everything crossing over borders and stuff through customs. So it's very exciting if you know people in those areas, because you can build a team and they can be on your team and sell jewelry, and you can grow together, which is a lot of fun. So we say, oh, Canada. So number 2, you want to go over that, Megan?
So how many hours do you work your business? And it just depends what you want to put into your business. So you can work part-time, which is just, for example, 10 to 15 hours a month, or you can work full-time, which again, you can choose when you want to work, depending on your schedule. So even working 20 hours a month and being profitable is better than working a 40-hour week, which I totally agree with. So the average jewelry bar lasts around 2 to 3 hours, and that's including setup, the actual jewelry bar, when the guest comes over, and then also the cleanup.
So number 3, is there a minimum that I have to order to be active? Well, here's the best part. You decide on the commission and how active you want to be. So we have 3 different levels. If you just want to have a couple orders seasonally and be a seasonal seller, which I'll go into a little bit later, you get a 15% discount. Every 3 to 4 months an order goes in. You can do 20 to 40% in commission, or earn the full 30 to 50% commission based. Now this commission is based on the items you sell, not how much you sell. So just for an example, our charms are 50%, our lockets are 30%, our chains are 30%. So the average, when you sell a locket set, is roughly like 39 to 40% in commission when you are doing the full 30 to 50% commission pay. And the way you do that is based on your monthly PV. The monthly PV is your personal volume, which is basically the wholesale amount. What's nice is you can go ahead and the leadership has different minimums of different levels as well. And so just so you know that that is available as well. But you don't have to build a team. But normally when you work your business, it just naturally happens because people love what we do.
So number 4, another question is the company saturated? Are we saturated? So let me just break it down for you where we are right now. So currently we have 65,000 plus designers in Canada, and that's including Canada, America, Puerto Rico, and that's it right now. So let's just take America, for instance, and split it between the 50 states with the 65,000 designers. That would only leave 1,300 designers per state on average. And I think they said there's like 8 million people in Florida alone, so that's not saturated at all. So let's look at your phone book, for instance. How many people, a lot of people don't use the phone book anymore, but if you were to pick one up, that's a lot of names in there, and a lot of people that you don't know. So we always like to say that there's plenty of necks to go around, a lot of bare necks that need lockets on them. You are saturated if you don't get past your family and friends. This is really true, and when you first start your business, you do want to start with your family and friends, but then you want to branch out from that and go to their family and friends, and then get involved with different things in your community and different clubs and things like that to help you get more people. So to be ground floor in any company is the first 150,000 people, and we're only at 65,000+ right now. So if you were to join, you would be in the ground floor level of this company. So you would be the ones that would be able to see all the groundbreaking things that we're doing, whereas if you were to join a different company that's been established for 10 plus years.
Number 5, how will I learn everything I need to know? Well, here's the best part. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We love to train and help others. So the person that introduced you to this call would be the person that's called your mentor. They train you. They help guide you and lead you. They help you find events. They help you possibly if you need some jewelry to show other people. It's amazing. I love being a mentor, and I love my mentor. We also do webinars similar to these, as well as the company offers monthly webinars and training, as well as our different regions. They offer different challenges. So if you want to grow and you want to be on a fast pace, we have that. If you just want to dabble and have some fun and show some friends, you can do that as well. So we have webinars based on different levels that you want for your business. We also have designer care calls and emails. And that is to come from the actual home office, which we call the nest, and they help train as well. So we love it. It's just everything comes together. Now, one thing is we do have the O2 back office. O2 it stands for Origami Owl, and the back office is basically where you would do your orders online. In the back office, you would do some other training, and I'm going to show you some of that in just a minute. We also offer local meetings as well as area meetings. And they might be in Orange City. Sometimes we have them in Daytona, sometimes in Lake Mary. So we move them all around so everybody has an opportunity to be able to go to the meetings. We also offer convention. Oh, Megan, convention this year is in Orlando. And what are they doing?
Opening night is at Epcot, and it's included in the convention ticket.
What?
So just that alone is like well worth even going to convention. And then on top of that, we have different breakout sessions and general sessions with the founders, Bella, a bunch of different designers from around the country. And then there's awards and dance parties and food.
Oh
and
my gosh, it's
so
just
a bunch of big fun.
Now, one thing that we do offer as well, besides for designers that are 18 and above, obviously we do all this, but also for the owlettes, we have a very strong team of owlettes. Currently, I think there's about 10 on our team, and we love to train them together. We love to partner them up so they can do events together. We also have them shadow us and do some events and learn hands-on training. So if you're wondering like, oh my gosh, my child doesn't even know how, or I'm a teenager, I've never run a business. Oh my gosh, how do I run a square payment? We do all of that. We train them, we help them, we do that for you. So don't panic and don't be concerned about that. And a lot of that is also taught at our convention. So I just wanted to point that out to you and let you know, don't worry, you won't be in this alone. We help everybody. The other thing that we offer is we have Facebook sites. We have team pages, we have regional pages, of course, the Origami Owl page, and so much more. Don't worry, we train you on everything.
And so supportive in each of those areas.
Yeah. So this is just a little view of our back office under designer resources. So when you want to learn about the business, when you want to learn what is in the career plan, what events are going on, how do I order supplies, what are my rewards for the company, how do I find those cool graphics that you guys keep posting, you know, that kind of stuff. This is where you'll find it. And so we actually have another call that we go over this extensively, and we also do one-on-one training to share this. So it's a lot of fun. O2 back office.
So number 6. So what if I become a designer and I decide I like being customer better? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Well, basically, it's a win-win. And the reason for this is when you're a designer, you have a designer discount, which is great. But then you're also allowed to host your own jewelry bars, which can be online and in-home as well. So you still receive, on top of the designer discount, you receive all those hostess rewards that is on this flyer here. So you'll receive free product, you'll receive half-off items, and ultimately the hostess exclusive too. And as a designer, when you hit your personal volume for the month, you also have the opportunity to buy the hostess exclusive for the next quarter previous to anyone else because of you doing so well in your business, that you then are allowed to wear it, show it off, and then be able to get parties off of that. So, and then also you have product at designer cost for yourself or for gift giving, just like I said. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, that stuff is all year round. So why not use your own business to then bless other people with, the gifts that you already have? You can still be a great hostess and receive free jewelry, just like I said, and you don't lose in this. So it's basically a win-win, and then you get to make money off of the product that you sell.
Great point, Megan. One other thing is, like she said, why not give gifts from, so basically you shop from your own store, right?
Yeah.
I love that idea. So that's what we did. My husband just was in the hospital overnight, and this one nurse was just so compassionate. Megan and I chose her to give a gift. And so we're going back tomorrow with a locket that has a camper charm, because she told us she just bought a camper and she's taking her grandkids. What else are we putting in, Megan?
An RN, because she's a registered nurse. We put, what else? We put my kids.
Heart my kids.
And
then a hashtag love. Yeah, it's an exclusive Valentine charm that was like a little, like the conversation piece candies, and it says hashtag love, because we felt like she was so compassionate and loving, and we just wanted to bless her and pay it forward. So instead of buying a gift at the gift shop, we are buying it from our own store. So, so number 7, who will I invite? Well, who do you know? It's the best way to just put it out there. So we'll start brainstorming for you. Possibly if you're an adult, people you work with. How about if you're a kid or a teenager? How about people you play with? How about adults that are on sports team or in groups, at church or whatever? Who do you have fun with? Think of that. So this could be for hosting a jewelry bar. This can be for purchasing a product, as well as joining your team. You never know when somebody's looking for additional money to pay for a trip to Disney or go on a cruise or whatever.
So there's nothing better than working with someone that you enjoy to be with all the time and have them on your team and do this journey along with them.
Absolutely. Yes. And I was so excited when Megan wanted to join, because we asked her, do you want to party with all your friends for your 15th birthday, or would you rather have a kit? And she thought about it, and she's like, have a kit, make money, have friends over for a party one day. Okay, I'll have a kit. So you never know, who would want to join the journey. So you can possibly think of the people that you use that for the daycare that your kids go to, or that you have been to as a young child, because there's a lot of daycares right out there. How about a Mom's Day Out program, or APT or PTA at your school? We love doing fundraisers. Right now, I think Megan has 4 going on, and I have 2 or 3 myself going on. And we donate half of our commission back to the group. And then we take the hostess rewards in jewelry and then sell it. So just think of different clubs, sports programs. You could think of like dance groups, Cub Scouts. The other thing you could think of is traveling sports teams. Cheerleading and all of those. That's so expensive for them to stay in hotels and drive and bus and all of that. So think of people you can bless that are always looking to raise money. Now, the other thing that we give out, and we are welcome to send anybody this after the call, it's called the Alice List. And the Alice stands for acquaintances, livelihoods, inner circle, children's contacts, and e-connections. Now, maybe you have no children, so don't worry. You can think of friends that have children. You could think of, maybe your kids are grown. Think of grandchildren. Think of, all the different connections for this. E-connections is one of our favorites. Megan and I do a lot on Instagram, Facebook, Periscope. We do it all. It's fun to connect with people different ways. Not everybody does the same thing. Now, we also have the Owlette program that we talked about. So those are boys and girls, because men are jewelers, right? 12 to 17-year-olds that want to be able to make money, because kids cannot make money till they're 16, can't drive till they're 16, can't work till they're 16. So it's a catch-22. How are they going to have a car to drive to work when they're 16 if they haven't made any money? So that sort of puts it back on the parents. So we teach young children how to be able to save money, make money, save money, and how to be responsible with their money.
So number 8. What is our story? What is the Origami Owl story? So basically, if you haven't heard already, this company was started by a 14-year-old girl, and her name is Bella Weems. This is that girl right there in all these pictures. She started when she was 14 years old. She's 19 now, and it basically all started with a dream. All she wanted to do was raise enough money to be able to purchase a used vehicle. And so basically her parents said, you know, because first she came up to them and was like, can I have a car for my 16th birthday? All my friends are getting them, and and they're like, no, you're going to have to raise the money for it. So long story short, she raised some money and they matched it, and they said, okay, we're going to start a business now. And she's like, what? I could have used this money straight for the car. And they're like, no, just hang on. So they later on opened a kiosk at the Arizona Mall, and it just blew up. They got offers from Macy's and Dillard's to have the product exclusively in their store. And Bella thought, you know, I think I want to offer this opportunity to other kids that are my age that, they're looking for something that, they need to raise money, but they don't have a car yet, so they need something that, they can do at their age. And so that's why she made this a social selling company where, kids can sign up at 12 to 17 with their parents and be able to sell things to raise money for their goals and their dreams. So our company, like I said, Bella was 14, now she's 19, almost 20. So we're a little over 4 years old. We were the fastest growing direct selling company in the nation. Our first year was 215 million in sales, which is pretty jaw-dropping right there. And we're basically known for mother-daughter teams. So this picture up in the left-hand corner, the two people in the middle, that's Bella and her mom, Chrissy. And basically they were the original mother-daughter team. And like we said, it starts at 12 years old, so if you know anyone that's between 12 and 17, they can join your team and you can help them grow together and reach their dreams.
I love Bella's story. Here's a few of our mother-daughter teams. The far left corner in the oval, that's Sandy and Samantha Brantley, and they're one of the first mother-daughter teams. Samantha actually is 19 now, and she's in college, so as the kids grow, then they can separate and have their own business, or they can stay on as, a co-applicant team, basically. Or, then the one can sign under the other and help too. The middle square, the rectangle picture is Emily in the flower dress. That's Chrissy Weems in the middle, Haley next to her, and Megan behind, and then Elizabeth in the front. And that was at an event called Pop-Up Tour, and that's when the company went around to 20 different cities in 30 days, and they visited different designers, and they did meetings, and it was amazing. And that was in May last year. And then over to the right, Emily and her mom working together, and then of course Megan and I working together with a couple designers. So one way that you may want to talk to people, start thinking of teens that possibly, again, that they can work and have a part-time job set up around their school schedule, their sporting and family activities. They can start their own business and save for what they want. They can get weekly commissions, learn how to manage money, socialize, making lasting friendships, lots of training to help. When they join, you would have the parent join under their name just for tax purposes, and then we send in an OWL enrollment form, and then it does need to be notarized. You can mail it or fax it in, and then we give tons of Owlette support, which we talked about. People love to share Bella's story, and I'm going to be honest with you, I know that our business is successful because people are drawn to my girls working the booth. They see young, hardworking girls and other kids that have been on our team working, and they love to see young people working for what they want. Now, again, when you turn 18, Megan will turn 18 this year, and so she will have to choose what she wants to do, which we already know. It's a mother can run, but the dad's actually going to run, and Megan has ran this business basically from the beginning. Dad does help put labels on the catalogs and organize stuff. Sometimes he puts our lockets and our chains all back in stock for us and different things like that. So you get to choose what you want to do. It's sort of fun.
So number 9, So get down to it. How do I make money? Well, let me tell you. There's many different ways, as we said before. There's jewelry bars, which is basically in-home parties where you set up a small display and let people take orders from you, and then the hostess gets credit for it, and then you make money off of that. And it gets shipped directly to them, which is a big plus for everybody. Catalog parties, which is basically the same thing, but you just hand out catalogs and then you take orders, and then the orders get shipped right to them. And as well as Facebook parties, which you can have a Facebook event. You can have the hostess invite all their friends, and usually you post pictures on there so people can see different lockets and different bracelets and things like that. So they get, and then you post about a story. There's a lot of online, just so many resources that they allow us to be able to post successful online parties and Facebook parties as well as the in-home ones. So there's 3 ways to earn money, again, like we've said. So you get to decide. If you really want to work your business, you'll make the 30 to 50% commission base, which is basically off of what personal volume, which is your wholesale of the retail. So it's basically your cost of whatever retail you're selling. That's what your personal volume is. So you can make the 30 to 50%. You can, which is basically 1 jewelry bar a month, whether it's in-home, catalog, Facebook, whatever you name it, 1 jewelry bar. Now, if you're kind of just, in it halfway, maybe like 1 locket set, literally, that's when you make 20 to 40% a month. And again, that's just 1 month. So say you just sell 1 locket, which if you're working your business, you're going to make the 30 to 50%. But let's just say that happens, that's when you would bump down to the 20 to 40% that you're making. And then if you're kind of just like, maybe every so often, like every 3 months you sell something, that's when you get the 15% discount. But with our help, you will definitely knock out the 30 to 50% all the time. And the way to get that is, like we said, you start with your family and friends, and then you branch out from that. And also, our company is so great about bringing new products out, seasonal products, holiday products, so you can go back to those customers from 3 months ago and say, hey, I think you need to update your locket, or don't you have a friend that has a birthday, or your daughter? That's when you get repeat sales. Then there's team building. So you may not be interested in building a team right now, but in the case that someone does want to join your team and they want to go on this journey with you, we would be there to help you. My one girl that just signed under me, Haley, she had a friend sign on the spot on her launch jewelry bar, and she's like, this is great, I want to do it with her, but I have no idea how to train her. And I said, no problem, you guys are going to learn together and we're going to help you. So there's no problem with having someone join and you don't know that much. You also make a downline commission on them. And then, okay, sorry. Let's go ahead and do a mock jewelry bar so you can see how much you'll make off of one. So roughly the average jewelry bar, again, in-home, catalog, or Facebook, online, is $550 in retail, which is approximately $209 in profit. And that'll fluctuate because if you're selling more, items that you make 50% on, that profit will be a little higher. And again, jewelry bars, they can range from anywhere from, $250 to $1,006, which I've easily done, and it blew my mind. But anyway, we're going to go with the average jewelry bar of $550. So let's take that $209 profit and divide it by 3 hours, because again, the average jewelry bar is 2 to 3 hours. So you're making roughly $70 an hour. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never known anybody that's worked at Publix or McDonald's and they've been able to make $70 an hour in 3 hours. I mean, to make $209. I mean, that's just crazy. So they recommend for you to try to book 4 average jewelry bars a month. So if you're if you want. But if you want to do one a month, that's okay. Again, it's your business. You can do whatever you want. And honestly, I do a lot of online stuff because of my busy work schedule and, my
You have
life
a
and
busy
everything.
schedule. What do you do, Megan?
Oh, do you have the time? I don't think you do. I'm in 4-H. I'm in archery. I'm in karate. I work a full-time job with my mom with our lawn landscape business every weekday. Um, what
You
else?
raise animals?
Oh, yes, I'm in 4-H, so I raise a lot of animals. I was recently on the council for 3 years.
Do you go to school?
I'm homeschooled, but I somehow find time to do that. So you know what? It's you make
you're
it
in a
what you
drama
want.
dance class.
Yeah,
At
I could just keep going on. I could just keep going on.
So Megan does all this, and she still is a busy girl. That's what we're trying to say here.
What you put in, basically, cut and dry. What you put in is what you're going to get out.
And it's fun because she will just talk to people about different things. Like she did a 4-H fundraiser, and she was helping the livestock team. And just by sharing that she can donate 50% of her commission, they all were excited to help her. And so, again, that's considered one event out of the month. And so she's doing a Relay for Life. She did that event. She has another thing going on. We have a thing on Friday night, so it all adds up to quick events.
So roughly, sorry, kind of got off the cuff there, but anyway, so let's say you do 4 of those average $550 jewelry bars. Again, that's average. That's not, ranging from, it could be higher than that. The average $550 jewelry bar, if you do 4 of those, and say they're all online, it doesn't matter, you would make $836 in profit from those 4 jewelry bars in just 1 month. So, not too shabby for working once a week, or, 4 times a week, or, just posting on Facebook or whatever.
That's great. The benefits of our company, here's a few things that we offer. We offer health insurance, and you see the listing there, medical, dental, vision. We also we have a thing called Force for Good, and that's basically where we talked about tonight, donating that locket to that nurse that really touched our heart over the last 24 hours at the hospital. So when you donate or give something back, or you help with the Child Help, which is the anti-bully program, that is also part of Force for Good. You can do anything you want, and it's your choice. The personal development, we have online college credit courses from Grand Canyon University. We also have incentive trips and giveaways. Like Megan just earned one of the gifts. It was this really cute bag because she had some points for building a team and her growing in her own team, as well as a nice bracelet that says 2016 is my year, when she had Pam join her team. And then because Pam joined, she also received one. So there's a lot of fun little giveaways. The trips are all expense paid trip. The next one is a cruise to the Bahamas, and again, everything is paid, and you still have time. You can earn that because the trip goes all year till December 31st. So that's just something to think about if you want to travel for free. It's another opportunity you have. We also have a financial freedom program where basically you could pay off debt and use your have the 30 to 50% off sales, off of your sales, make commission, and then team monthly bonuses up to 15%. It's one of the highest career plan payouts. I was in Creative Memories for a long time, and I know many people in different direct sales companies, and this one is definitely very high for the percentages paid out.
So, what is a seasonal seller, you may ask? Well, a seasonal seller is basically, in our business, we have big selling seasons for big sales. So these 4 major holidays will definitely have different products that'll come out from the company. So we'll have, Christmas, Valentine's, Mother's Day, and fall season. So taking advantage of our seasons and earning additional income for your holidays pays bills, debt, new furniture, to take a vacation, car payment.
You choose.
Well, I mean, I don't care. I bought annual Disney passes for my sister and I, and I was able to do that because I work my business. So you pick and choose what you want. It's your business. So who is a seasonal seller? Someone working full-time, a stay-at-home mom, wants to contribute money, teachers or those with summers off, college students, owlettes, teens in school. Now that's happy. So why be a seasonal seller? You get product at cost, shop from your own store like we've said, earn money on self-hosted jewelry bars, debt-free holiday for you with additional income. It's a win-win. And during the off-season, we have graduations, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, baby shower gifts, website orders, repeat sales.
Now, just think about this. If you're buying for any of those categories right there alone, you'll be getting things at cost and giving gifts at cost. So why not, again, shop from your own store, earn some things for free, all of that. And then that way you can give gifts, but yet you don't have to go even leaving your home for shopping, you know?
So we like this little quote. It says, "Life's a dance. Turn on the music and enjoy the journey." Now, I just have to say, I have to pre-warn you, I am not a dancer, but Origami Owl, when we have events with Origami Owl, they have said to us, you know, if we have a problem at the home office, at the nest, and we're about to discuss it, and we're all stressed out, and we're like, okay, what are we going to do? They're like, okay, turn the music on. We're going to have a flash mob dance party. So they'll have a dance party before they talk about something serious, so that it just, you know, lighten their mood. So I mean, it was started by a 14-year-old girl. I mean, what else are you going to expect? They have a bakery at the warehouse. They have a slide. I mean, it's just wonderful. Anyway, I could just keep talking about that, but anyway.
So you might be wondering, well, how do I get started in this? Well, a couple things. You could go to origamiowl.com and you can click on Become a Designer. We just changed that, Become a Designer. And then you just need to have your mentor's name and number, preferably their number, or you can go to their website. If they've already shared a business card with you with their name and number on it, go to their website, and then when you click on Become a Designer, that will show their name and say, oh, you're wanting to join Megan's team, you're wanting to join Pamela's team, you know, whatever it may be. We want to offer to you, you can start making your list now, what we talked about, Alice, and spring is already here, so just never mind that. But what we do is we help you brainstorm and think of some people who to invite to the event and your first launch party. We do come and set up and help, so we want you to have a jump start. And if we are not your mentors, then we would love to help your mentor get off to a great start and to be able to train them how to do that. Now, one thing I would love for you to do, if you can write this down, this YouTube video on the right here, Humble Beginnings, the Origami Owl story. It is 22 minutes long, but take the time to watch this video. You'll learn and hear about Bella, the people
straight from their mouths.
Yeah, and a lot of what we tell you is from that. We've just watched it over and over. We love that video. We love sharing it with people because it shows the true heart of the company. They are God-centered, and they're amazing. Now, we do have other training calls. We have I'm a New Designer Now What? So after you join the team, then we have training on that. We also have one called Spreading the O2 Love. We have one for Marketing and Growing. We have two of them we just did about events. So if you want to learn, how do I do an event? Can I just tell you that Megan and I joined in August 2013, the very end of the month. I received my kit and I signed up for a dog show that was 2 weeks later. Let me tell you that I went with my business kit and like 5 other locket sets just to show, not to take and sell anything off my table. Well, let me tell you, my sales were $800 that weekend, and I had everything shipped to everybody. So can I just tell you that it can be done by taking orders and, you know, sending it to the people. So don't worry about having a huge kit unless you want to purchase the middle or large kit and have stock. And then if you run out of something, don't worry, you place orders and you just have it shipped to them. So we do all of that training. We help you, how do you set up for an event on a shoestring budget? We help you with that. How will you learn all this stuff? We have Facebook fan pages. We teach about social media, how to post, how to share links, how to have people share your link to be able to get them back to your page. We help you build a fan page and a VIP page. So we say, hello, your journey begins here, and we can't wait to see what you achieve. Now, we just want to tell you that this is our mission statement, and we love it. Our mission is to be a force for good, to love, inspire, and motivate people of all ages to reach their dreams and empower them to make a difference in the lives of others. I love that because it is a true statement of the company. And you know what? It's not about making money. It's not about selling jewelry. It is about living our mission to empower you both personally and professionally. And 2016 is my year, and I hope it is your year. So we are going to go ahead and take questions now. If the call is over and you've heard it on a recording, then you can email me at cmtinah@gmail.com. cmtinah@gmail.com. So we hope that you enjoy the call. Please stay on the call if you're live, and we will go ahead and stop the recording and answer your questions. So it's time to get signed up. Remember, sooner than later. Hang on.